Hello and welcome to CEO Inside the Living Organization podcast with Vitaly Gimin. That's me. With me is Otti Vogt. First of all, welcome, Otti.
Hello, Italy.
Me and Otti go back a while back, but I'm really glad to have him here. So Otti was the former COO, Chief Operating Officer for ING, and now he's heading an organization that he will introduce. Introduce your current organization.
It's a research project which is called the Global Society for Good Leadership.
And what's it about? Give us just a brief feel.
It's what is called a engaged scholarship project together with the University of St. Gallen in trying to investigate what is called a moral theory of management. So bringing together the best in adaptive and agile organizations with the notion of responsible and ethical organizations, as well as leaders that can build such organizations. That's the scope of the project.
The big scope, Otti. Why? Why do you want to do this now after all these years?
Because I mean, and it's a very, very good question. Many people have been asking me that question. Why kind of getting out of banking and all the salaries that you can have, etc., going on a research project instead at the prime of my life? I think, frankly, this is the most challenging project I've ever engaged in my life. And if I don't do it now, I'm never going to be able to do it. And I also feel I've been in leadership positions for the last 30 years. I feel it's about time that I really understood what good leadership is all about. And sadly, this is not something you can learn from popular management books that you pick up airports. You really need to put the work in. And during being an executive, I've never found sufficient time to actually think it through. So I've decided to take out proper time. It's now 3.5 years, and I'm going to spend another year on it to investigate this question and then potentially go back and try to do the best I can in being a good leader.
You're kind of like taking time out of the hot seat and to do a little bit of deeper reflection, right?
Exactly right. I mean, a little bit of deeper reflection. As you know, we've been running these Leaders for Humanity and Business for Humanity interviews with renowned academics and other activists for the last 3 years. And it's literally tens of thousands of academic essays and hundreds of books. I got 15 books on Hegel right behind me, right? So this is a very serious inquiry in trying to get to the bottom of the question, what makes organizations good in this complex world that we're in today, and how can we as executives in such organizations be responsible for the people, the organization, the planet in the way that we're acting on a day-to-day basis.
Wow, it's a big task. What are you finding so far? Just to give us a snippet. Obviously, we can't. There's no way we can talk about all of it. But what's the general feeling so far about this project?
I think the number one acknowledgement for me personally was that most what I've been taught, and I've been probably in more than 100 leadership development seminars of some kind. Most of what I've been taught falls short of any chance of getting to answers in this space. We've been focused on techniques very often, on methods, on maybe some psychological insights. And frankly, especially when you get to the ethical questions on what is good, right? Should we be in Russia or not? Should we be investigating in AI or not? Should we be standing up to defend the free and liberal democracy in some of the countries where popular right-wing parties are getting voted in? So what is political? What is a responsibility of executives and organizations, internally and externally? I mean, these questions are really hard. And I must say, I found a lot of new insights by working with university, both on the question how to understand social systems, right? It's insights into what makes people behave in certain ways, both individually and collectively, as well as the ethical part, which is how do organizations contribute to creating a good society, but also being spaces where the individuals, be that the employees or the suppliers, truly flourish. And I think this brings brightness into my world as a business leader. And insofar as I think, in spite of the fact that I think very often feel that we cannot really do much about making this world better, we actually have some power, we have some agency, and we can learn to use it better, to create a better business once we go.
Otti, you know what? Thank you so much. You actually did a wonderful thing, even for yourself, because at the start of this exercise, you said, I can't summarize it in just a few minutes, but you did. at least from my end. At least you summarized what you're feeling right now. Thank you so much. We're going to have you back again.
Pleasure.
Yeah, obviously we can go on, but we're going to have you back again and see how, as you progress through this project.
Thank you very much, and good luck to you and everybody else listening. Right, let's make this planet a little better.